This video is Chapter 9, Question 2, and we'll be doing more inventory estimation problems, this time adding in a few more factors. Let's go ahead and take a look at our problem. Just like Chapter 9, Question 1, Matrix Incorporated uses the retail method to estimate inventory and cost of goods sold at the end of July. The controller gathers the following information. So you'll see there's some different factors than Chapter 9, Question 1. We have freight in, for example. We have purchase returns, and then we have normal breakage and employee discounts that we'll be taking a look at and seeing how they factor in to our problem and eventually to solve ending inventory and cost of goods sold. As a note here, sales are recorded net of employee discounts, and then this tells us what we're required to do. Compute estimated ending inventory and cost of goods sold for March applying the conventional retail method. And then number 2, we're going to recompute the cost to retail percentage using the average cost method. So we will start with computing the estimated ending inventory and cost of goods sold for March with the conventional retail method. So with the conventional retail method, if you recall, we'll be calculating the cost to retail percentage ratio, and that is our cost of goods available for sale divided by our retail of goods available for sale excluding markdowns. So before we do that ratio, we're going to go ahead and fill in everything we can on this table with all the information we've been given. So to calculate goods available for sale, let's take a look at what we have. We have beginning inventory. We need to add our purchases, add freight in under the cost column, subtract any purchase returns we made so we don't include that in our inventory, add a net markups, then we subtract net markdowns. Now, as I just mentioned with the retail method, we don't include markdowns in our denominator. So we'll make a separate calculation here to find that number and then subtract out net markdowns to get our goods available for sale. So let's go ahead and fill in some of these numbers. So going down the cost method, everything has already been filled in for us. So we just need to calculate goods available for sale, and that's going to be $279,187. Under retail, let's calculate what our goods available for sale is before net markdowns, and that's going to be $429,519. And now let's subtract out our net markdowns, 3,200 given to us in the table above. Now give us our goods available for sale, which is going to be 426,319. So after goods available for sale, that's when you need to subtract out any normal breakage we had to the inventory, and it's 6,000 for retail. So we'll subtract that. We'll then subtract out our net sales. And with net sales, we also need to include our employee discounts that were originally subtracted out according to the problem at the beginning. So we add together our 267,868 plus 1,600 and subtract that as our net sales. That's going to be 269,468. So we subtract that from our goods available for sale, and that gives us our ending inventory, 150,851. So now we have this information. Let's go ahead and calculate the ratio. To calculate our ratio, we need cost of goods available for sale divided by retail goods available for sale excluding markdowns. So that's going to be this number here from cost, and then here our 429,519 for retail. So we'll plug those numbers in. And after dividing, your percentage is going to be 65%. So now, to get ending inventory like we've done before, simply multiply the 150,851 in retail ending inventory times 65%. That will tell us what our ending inventory is at cost, and that's going to equal 98,053. And to find cost of goods sold, again, it always equals your goods available for sale minus your ending inventory. So if you did that calculation, you would get 181,134. Now we move to the second part of the problem, asking us to recompute the cost to retail percentage using the average cost method. So the average cost method, the only difference in ratio is that it does include net markdowns for retail goods available for sale. So we have all the numbers already plugged in here, so we simply need to take the 279,187 for our numerator again, and this time divide it by our goods available for sale, retail, including net markdowns, which will give us 426,319. So let's go ahead and do that. Take our 279,187, divide by 426,319, and that's going to give us 65.48%. So round that to 65%. So that again is going to give us the same answer for ending inventory. If we were to multiply that out, 65%, our ending inventory will be 98,053, and our cost of goods sold would again equal 181,134. So the main thing they're trying to show you here is the difference in ratio is just the net markdowns is included under the average cost method for the cost retail ratio when it isn't included for the conventional retail method.